So I will soon be parting ways with the Nabalis wing and the Nabalis Vault Pro collaboration with Will Hirsch. I temporarily have the Hydra, which I will be flipping more and I will do a full review of, but since I will be saying goodbye to these two, I will talk about the Hydra about some things. This is a review of the Nabalis wing. The Nabalis wing weighs 4.09 ounces. It's pretty standard, actually. It's like slightly less than a Kraken, which is like 4.3-ish, but more than other things. The wing is, I believe, a 7075 Balisong, 7075 aluminum Balisong, and it is a false edge, so you cannot hurt yourself. The tip some people are afraid of, but the tip isn't actually that scary. And honestly, if you want a false edge, you can just sand the tip down. Like, I don't know. You can sand it down and it won't look any different. It's just less pointy. So, let's talk about the wing. It is about $140, and that is the same price as these other two knives, the Vault Pro and the Hydra. Though the Hydra is more likely to be less due to it being an older knife and will probably be on sale more, whereas the wing is being restocked. It's actually sold pretty well. Mine is a little scuffed. The most noticeable thing about the wing, as you can see, is the texture on the handles. And how is that texture, you might ask? On an aluminum Balisong, grippy as fuck. It is grippy, and I'm not afraid to drop it. And if I do drop it, I feel like that's more on me than on it. The balance is neutral minus. It's like maybe just a teensy smidge handle bias. As a neutral knife enjoyer, I do not feel this is detrimental to it. And if you like slight handle bias, the wing is a good balance for you. It flips well. It feels responsive. I like the tune on mine too. Like, I got this used and a little beat, and it has like just a teeny bit of wiggle. Nothing crazy. Still feels really responsive with fans. It has good flipping. I feel like full twirls feel good. Ladders feel good. Rollovers feel good. The wing is a knife that, like, if it was a knife that I had earlier in my collection, I'd keep this. If you have a smaller collection, the wing is actually something I can very much recommend to have a bigger collection, to have more variety in your flipping. It's also got a really satisfying sound, good clackiness, good bounce to it. Faux speed channels, there's like two things. I don't know why there's a divot here opposed to like it just being the full thing. Doesn't really matter. Jimping is interesting looking. I do appreciate that Nabalis has like different takes on jimping. Each jimping I've ever seen. Oh shoot, my trident is over there. I keep forgetting to bring the trident. The trident also like 140. And so every Balisong has like from Nabalis has different jimping, albeit all of it quite effective. The jimping goes down a good bit. It's like a full inch. On the other side, slightly less. It's like, nope. I stand corrected. It's the exact same amount. It's not as deep as some of the other ones, like the Trident or the Vulp Pro. I think I'm getting it. Nope, I thought I was getting a fake phone call from Scam Alert. But yeah, the jimping is definitely satisfactory. I wish it was maybe a little deeper, a little bit more aggressive, but I think it looks nice. Like, it looks nice, I guess. It's like, I don't know. It's definitely intentional, and I can respect that, even though it's like, it's not like my super style. The blade also has like some nice kind of carves into it. This is a false edge, so it wasn't designed to have like a real cutting edge, nor do I really expect it to. Thick spine. It's comfortable to chaplain on, actually. Let me try that again. Let me pretend that I can chaplain. It's comfortable to chaplain on. I feel the chaplain on this is pretty comfortable. Actually, I totally forgot to do a chaplain on the Doom. That's fine. That's about all I can do. And there's like an interesting cutout here. It doesn't really mean much. It's like kind of like a feathery theme. It's called the wing, of course. Out of the 4 Nabalis Balisongs that cost that much, I don't think the marbles cost that much. Let me double check that. But Nabalis has the Hydra, the Vault Pro, the Wing, and the Hydra Vault Pro, and the Trident, and those all cost 140 retail. Out of these, I would say the ow, that hurt. It's fine. It's not a real blade, so it just was kind of painful. But yeah, so like, it's pretty good. I would say that for $140, this is a really competitive. This is a really competitive Balisong at that price range. There are other Balisongs that I prefer more. I am not keeping the wing. I think largely because I have other Balisongs that it kind of feels like nothing specific, but like I have so many channel aluminum Balisongs. I was gonna point to my wall, but they're all in this box right behind me because I just had the meetup. And it's nice. It looks pretty good. It's got a nice gradient anodization. It's just not a keeper for me. I also bought the Vault Pro hoping that I would keep it, and only to realize like, nah, I actually don't want to keep this. Also double checking the prices right now. You can get a Hydra for $110 and a Trident for $120. They are both on sale, and I don't know if they're going to drop down any lower. So those are the non-blemished versions. And I gotta say that with my limited time with the Hydra, which I will spend more time on. The Hydra is a much more subtle texture, definitely still grippy, definitely still effective. I wish I had a speed channel. I don't know if the Hydras have those now. Let me double check that. But at least with the wing basically has everything that you could ask for. Oh yeah, so newer Hydras have what looks to be more aggressive jimping and maybe the same jimping, and definitely a faux speed channel. So I'll go on that with a future video when I do a full review of the Hydra. But as far as I can tell, if you were on the fence between that, like the wing and the Hydra, which are both channel aluminum Balisongs, wings longer, heavier, better, mostly, I would say all in all with my experience, and this one is not the best Hydra. It's definitely got a lot more play, and it's a lot older. Wing's solid. Like, it's really good. Now, the wing compared to the Vault Pro, they are also channel aluminum Balisongs. The Vault Pro is definitely more handle bias, more customizable. You can dye your G10, you can swap out your G10. There are black blades, there are false life blades. False life blade Vault Pro is 160, but the bottle opener is 140. And I don't know, they feel different. The Vault Pro is lighter but more handle bias. I think if it was more neutral, which I could do, I would maybe keep it. And part of it is also why I'm not keeping it, is that this one's a little beat. But maybe in the future, if I find a good price on a Vault Pro and I decide, like, because I really wanted orange and black. Orange largely because I don't have an orange Balisong, and it's Will Hirsch's Balisong, and orange is like his color. Though, if you wanted a black blade on orange, you'd have to buy 2 Vaults and cannibalize the other one. But between the wing and the Vault Pro, I suppose you can't really go wrong. I already have a full review of the Vault Pro. I would say the wing is slightly more neutral. Definitely a much more aggressive texture. If you have sensitive skin, maybe you will prefer the Vault Pro. The Vault Pro, the faces feel very comfortable. And it does feel a little bit more handle biased. Albeit like not like a crazy amount. It still fans very nicely. And a pro for me, in my case, is that the Vault Pro has a bottle opener. And I like the jimping more. But if you're between the two of them, you can't really go wrong. You can own both, and they both sort of fill their own niche. They're definitely different enough that, like, they feel different when you flip, but they're not so different that, like, you need both of them to have, like, a full, complete collection. Like, there's definitely, there's definitely differences, but, like, they are both channel aluminum Balisongs. But they definitely both can share space in a collection, and frankly, honestly, with Nabalis, like, you could have a collection that's just Nabalis Balisongs. They're very affordable, they're very good quality for the price, functional if you like bottle openers. I know I do. And so far every product that I have flipped has been different but satisfactory. I think eventually when I do a more in-depth view of like the Hydra, and I can compare it to other things, but at least so far I have the only ones I have not flipped are the marbles, the Morse, the Lightning, and like the G10 tool ones that have not been in stock for like 8 billion years. But I think I flipped all the other ones. Oh, I forgot. I was trying to check the price on the marbles, but yeah. Anyways, wing, good. Wing's good. I'm not keeping it. I have a very large collection, and frankly, like while it looks nice and it feels good and it flips well, yeah, this is definitely a Balisong that you can learn on, grow with. It's good, and I recommend it. So thanks for tuning in. Like the video if you found it helpful. Subscribe, comment, click the bell. Tell your mother I said hi. Comment in the comments that I told your mother I said hi. Comment what she says back to me. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Oh yeah, there's also a wing trainer. You could get a wing trainer with no like false edge. You could just trainer, but I don't know how those feel because I never touched one, and I only realized that now. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Happy flipping, and yeah, call your mom, tell her I say hi. I don't know, I haven't seen her since last night. Ka-chow. Okay.